wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends on where you're watching me from. Um, it's another edition of my travel experience. Today we are going to be very fast. I want to talk about two things you need to consider before traveling to overseas or abroad. But before I get into details, I want you to please do the needful, share and like our videos. Also subscribe to our channel so that you'll be able to get information whenever we upload. So, two things I want you to consider before you travel to overseas or abroad is number one, I want you to consider language. Language is a very big barrier to um to foreigners. Yes, let me put it that way. Now, if you're considering traveling, I will advise you to please consider English speaking countries. It will help you. I'm not saying there are no challenges anywhere. There is challenges and you will face it. Alright? You will. But doing this will help you to overcome most of the challenges you face over there. Now, that person that is inviting you, have you been able to ask him or her the language of the country he's living in? How fluent is he or her in that very language? These are the things you need to consider. This is number one, language. Language is very, very necessary. It's a very big challenge. It's a very, very big challenge. So, you that is watching this video, I want you to put this into consideration when traveling. Because if you want to do business, you need to know the language. If you want to work in a company over there, you need to understand the language. If you want to interact with people over there, you need to learn the language. It is very, very important. And you cannot run away from it. You can't run away from it. So make proper investigation and proper research. Alright? If it is possible, I will advise you to go for a lesson. Just try to make yourself fitted to that very place you're traveling to. If the place you're traveling to is a French country, try and know more about the French language. Alright? So, before you accept any invitation, make sure you know the language of the country you're traveling to. And make sure you know how fluent the person that is inviting you is in that very language. It will tell you a lot of things. I'm not going to say it now, but I want you to stay tuned. My videos are coming, and I'm going to be doing an exposition starting from next week. So that's number one. Number two, do you have any handwork at all? So I advise you again, put this into consideration before leaving your comfort zone. Make sure you have something doing. Carpentry, welder, name it, plumbing, all those things. It can help you. It can make you scale through while you are there. Because trust me, even though it is your biological brother or sister is inviting you over there, if he has 100 things already, he has already told you 100 things. Out of that 100, trust me, 80% is truth. He can never be confident enough that this 100 things is 100% sure. Listen, it's very, very important. So please, do yourself a favor by learning a skill. It might take you 3 months, 4 months, but don't be in a haste, in a rush to go out of your comfort zone in the name of chasing dollar, pounds, or safer. All right. So make sure you have a skill. You have a skill of your own. It's called, this is your own backup. Even though this is not what you're supposed to do there, this is your own backup. So these are the two things I wanted us to discuss. And I'm sure you love this message. Please don't watch alone. I need you to pass the information. All right, share it, like it, and subscribe. Thank you. See you some other time. Stay tuned.